Hello. I've had a number of people tell me from time to time that they forget. They are losing memory. They misplace things. I tell them, not a big deal. So what if you misplaced things? So what if you forget things? They say, I ask them why. Why do you forget? They say, we forget because we are growing old. Someone said that I had a fall, and after the fall, I keep forgetting things. Now, I tell them that it is perfectly all right to forget. It's perfectly all right to forget, just as it is perfectly all right to remember. And I tell them this little story about Graham Bell, the person who invented the telephone in 1875. Now, when the telephone was invented, a few of the telephone instruments were installed at maybe 20, 25, 30 houses where the town he lived. And there was a journalist who interviewed Graham Bell on a lot of subjects pertaining to the invention of the telephone and, stuff like that. And at the end of the interview, the journalist asked Graham Bell, what is your telephone number? And Graham Bell said, just one moment. And he took out a little directory containing maybe 3 or 4 pages. And then he went through the directory and found out Graham Bell and gave her the number. And she said, why, it's such a simple number. Why don't you remember it? He said, why should I? Block storage space in my mind where I can write it down. Now, this got me to think. When you have to remember something, why not jot it down? I have a jotter on my table where I work, in the car, by the bedside table, on the dining table. So wherever I am, I keep jotting what I need to do, be it the car, or be it in the bedroom, or be it at work. And then at the end of the day, I just tear these sheets, bunch them up together, and there I have a whole lot of things which I know I need to do. Now, with regards to misplacing of things, you see, now in your house, you may be living in a large house, or whatever be the size of the house. Restrict your things to a maximum of 3 places. Your clothes in one place, and your books in one place, and the things which you have in another place. So whatever be the size of the house, keep it in these 3 places and nowhere else. It calls for a little discipline. The keys go exactly where the keys need to go. Your glasses need to go exactly where you keep it. The pen needs to go exactly where you keep your pen. Your clothes go exactly to the cupboard and you just don't leave it here and there. Your socks go exactly to the place where it needs to go. So if you follow this method, a little discipline of putting things in its right place, you can be sure that you're not likely to misplace any of these things. Now, the third thing which I find to be extremely, extremely useful and beneficial is to tell myself, do affirmations. I am getting all the things that I need. I remember all the things that I need to remember. You tell yourself this a few times every day, and you will find that you're able to easily recollect many things that you're prone to forget. So you will tell yourself at one time, with the help of the notes and having kept your things and confining your things to just 3 different places, you can tell yourself that it's perfectly okay to forget, just as perfect as it is to remember. I'm sure you'll keep these in mind and stop worrying about forgetting or memory loss. Be blessed.